got, this is End of Nations. It's our MMO RTS, our massive multiplayer online real-time strategy game. And this game takes place, it's currently in closed beta. It's going to be going into open beta very soon. And what we're showing today is we've shown a lot of PvP in the past. We've shown a lot of, our game goes up to 28 versus 28 in player versus player, where you can left 56 people battling out on the same map. We also have small maps. We have 1v1, 2v2, 4v4, 8v8. And for Gamescom, we're starting to show the first time of our cooperative PvE campaign, where you can play cooperatively with other players against the Order of Nations. So we have two factions. We have Shadow Revolution and Liberation Front. And what we've got set up in here is we've got 4 Liberation Front systems all set up. And what we're going to be doing is jumping into Full Board, which is one of our maps. And we can play up to 4 players cooperatively. Chris is going to jump in on one of these systems over here too. And so all 3 of these gentlemen playing with us, we're going to jump in and go fight against the Order of Nations and ultimately fight against one of their Panzer Hulks. So we'll probably use this system as our main system, because this is the one that we have with speakers. So we'll get a lot of audio going on this one and everything. But you can feel free to look around and see what's going on in all these systems. We have multiple commander loadouts here. We have full customization in the game. All these commanders are level 10. They have different loadouts. They have different heroes. Some have infantry. Some specialize in tanks. Some specialize in aircraft. And we're going to go in, and these guys are all going to team up and try and defeat the Order of Nations. The map, if you guys want to go ahead and jump in, and let's see. Mason, you want to turn on...
Are we going to just queue again, or you want to run by fast?
Just queue it. No, he can just queue. We can just queue all of them, just let that one sit there.
There we go.
And what we're going to do for the sake of the demo, because this is a pretty brutal demo, what Mason and the guys are going to be fighting against here. So we're going to turn on this system. We're going to turn on invulnerable, so it doesn't keep wiping, because this sucker is huge. These guys are going to be playing normal.
No one is headed in our direction.
Get some audio going here.
All the supplies have been extracted.
All right. I want you to toggle FOW too, and then turn debug keys back on.
Oh, did I turn it off?
Yeah, it's okay.
There we go.
All right, good to go.
Yep.
All right, cool. So everybody's jumping in. Everybody's jumping in here, and we've got different loadouts, different types of commanders, different hero characters that are playing, and gonna go in. We've got the let's see. You got your fog of war turned off, correct? Yeah. So what's gonna happen is in this particular map, the Liberation Front that these guys are all playing has captured a series of resource points in this location. You can see as we scroll around the map, there's different capture points with resources, and the goal is to capture and hold those resource points before the Order of Nations arrives. Now the Order of Nations is going to show, so we're going to start seeing some Order of Nations units. Those are the big bad guy that everybody's playing against, and they're going to be rolling in all over the map. They're going to start coming in from the edges of the map to try and take back some of these resource points. They're going to be targeting some of the key factory locations. So you guys are about to see a lot of action unfold very quickly, and you can feel free to kind of watch any of the systems going on here, because the enemies will be arriving very shortly. And what they've done is they've got a huge convoy of the Panzer. I'm lack of sleep. I apologize. The Panzer assault tanks, the big massive Panzer Hulks, we call them. And they're very huge. They're going to be coming in the upper. They've got an advanced scout coming in the upper right, and he's going to give these guys a lot of grief too. So they're working on They're going to start working on capturing these points. And have you guys encountered any forces yet? I'm going to turn off your. Go ahead and hit Q. Let's see what we got coming in. Okay, here we go. So we got guys coming in from the bottom. We got Order of Nations forces coming in, and they're all coming in around on the bottom, guys. So head down. You guys can see like the engaging. And each group that these guys have in combat, you can take up to 3 companies into battle with you, each led by a different hero. And you can dynamically change companies. If you're finding that it doesn't fit your playstyle, you can switch to a different company. All the companies are completely customizable with different units you have, with different hero units you have, and how you put mods and modifications on your units. So you can see the guys are here together. We've got some aircraft, we've got some infantry, we've got some tanks. And then also now, on the upper right part of the map, we're going to be seeing the big Panzer Hulk rolling in. And so he's going to be busting his way down. So you don't have to engage him just yet. But what we want to do is everybody wants to we want to capture these victory points. We want to hold them so we can have access to the resources. And with a win on this map, you'll gain more resources that then you can take back and use to buy more units, more specialized skins for your units. And as you get victories in these types of scenarios, you'll gain combat experience and you'll level up your commander as well. Oh, I think we got the Panzer Hulk coming in. Let's see. You want to click over there and take a look? And we get on him. Just zoom in on him. Go scroll up a little bit. He should be coming in. Yeah, here he comes. I'll zoom in on him. Yeah, so here comes. Now this is the Scout Panzer Hulk. So one of the goals is you got to try and avoid this thing, not take a ton of damage from him. And we do have a couple super weapons. We have nukes, we have orbital strikes that we can drop down on him as well to ultimately take him out as soon as we gather enough resources to trigger the attacks. So he's coming in, and you guys are all down holding the fort, holding the is that the factory over there where you're at?
There's a jamming station, yeah.
Oh, the jamming station. Yeah, they're holding the jamming stations.
Should I upgrade my jamming station?
Well, don't. I wouldn't upgrade the jamming station because we can see the EM pulse that's coming on the Panzer Hulk. Yeah, and if you guys want to go up and go after the Panzer Hulk, you can get a look at the unit of the scale. So we'll go up there and take a quick peek. So this is the first time we've shown players playing cooperatively against the Order of Nations. Like I said, it's always been PvP up until now. He's firing some super weapons, and he's got some flamethrowers going. And the thing about this guy, and if you zoom in on him a little bit, and then get out of the way, actually, get out of the way, down, go. Yeah, down there, down. Oh, good job. We use a little bit of teleporting to get out of the way. That's just a cheat. That's just a little cheat key to get out of the way so we don't wipe on the demo. But yeah, you can see how big this guy is. You hit an insert. Go ahead and Alt Tab, and then just click past it. There it is. Click there. Go ahead. Ignore yes. There we go. We got to turn those off.
Yeah, we can put it in that.
We're playing a dev version, so we have some inserts. If you guys hit Chris, you might hit an insert too. Okay, great. So yeah, start moving those guys over to the side and get them out of the way there, so they don't get run over. He's up here.
He's in the
middle. He's in the middle. So come up and engage him. Just don't get run over by him.
I got air.
Okay, come on up. And you can see the Panzer Hulk has a ton of different turrets and everything. So this is an Order of Nations unit. And ultimately, within the hour, more of these guys are going to be showing up. So the goal of this map is to capture as many resources as possible and get the heck out of there. All right, Chris, you've come in with your aircraft. So he's shooting at it. All right, where are your guys? And he'll start also dropping down some electromagnetic pulses too from this big transmitter up there. And let's go ahead and you know what? Let's hit him with a nuke. It should do some damage to him. It's not you guys. We're gonna let Mason do it here.
Mason always gets to do it.
Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Okay, so that did some good damage. So now we're rocking him pretty good there. And with enough more resources, we can power up, and we'll also be able to eventually do the orbital strike. Now, he does. Some of his turrets have been destroyed. Some of his turrets are still active. So it's a pretty good wage battle here. He's calling in an orbital strike himself right there to damage against these guys. And we'll keep moving along. Oh, you guys dropping down some turrets? Yeah, if you guys can drop down some turrets around him. Now we can also in this game, you can call in and drop tactical structures. So you'll see we got helicopters coming in and dropping off various turrets along the way to like kind of help battle him. He's down pretty low now. And he's just rolling along. And he's not afraid to run over his own guys either. You'll see some of the guys are running out of the way. Some guys don't make it, they take a bunch of damage and they die. And so what we'll ultimately do now is we have enough resources so we can call in the orbital strike, and this should finish him off. So we're going to hit him here, and here we go.